about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 trailblazers, the activity of the fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the star rail compound will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving Urillo 6. Please.
Ching.
Yes, General.
Watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
Wrapped in biting wind, hearts will never bleed. Frozen and banished out of greed.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in.
Try so hard to breathe. Pulses flutter and sting within this bleakness. Pain will come with the plague. Pain will wake up the despondent crowd in this door.
We trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in. We trailblazers can go days without sleep, but when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Let's head over. You drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Morning. You're very punctual. No need to worry. Dunhung's rarely late. Dunhung's situation is special. We hope to protect him till the trailblazing of Urillo 6 is drawn to a close, and the... Not telling yet. We'll make an official announcement and the meeting will start soon.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult. Don't
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressors and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person.
Have you guys heard of the Lawfu?
The Sяньчжоу Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Sяньчжоу Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Sяньчжоу Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Sяньчжоу is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sam, also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers. You benevolent nameless.
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too.
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
March, get Dan Heng.
Whoa, what are you doing here?
Wrapped in biting wind,
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine.
Good. In that case, with regard to our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Sяньчжоу Lофу, and that we're in the vicinity. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Sяньчжоу. All those in favor, hold up 3, 2, 1. Four against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Sяньчжоу.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Dan Heng, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Sяньчжоу, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Sяньчжоу ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
For the Sяньчжоu, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Sяньчжоу territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport. Sparskin. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Sяньчжоу. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Sяньчжоу Lофу, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant.
Relax. I've got Dan Heng here with me.
Come on! on! You were the most excited last time we got off the train.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off. This time, you'll get the chance to witness Welt in action. I'm glad he's going with you. You could say he keeps his cards close to his chest. If you ask him, he'll just tell you about how, but that's only a small part of his story. Believe me when I say he has more experience than I.
You need to take extra care on this expedition. I've compiled some intel on the Syanzhou for you.
If a space telescope were deployed at this location on the Express? I sure do. You know, my thesis might just be related. Well, of course, there are other... Oh, that's not a bad idea. I've been on the Express before, but this is looking forward to...
Before we set off, I need to clarify. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part... Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of the Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, always keep that in mind. And don't forget the way of the trailblaze.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Huh. Stop talking. If there is someone here... Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their...
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt.
Up ahead.
You're hurt, son. March, use your six-phased ice to stop the bleeding. Go easy. We don't want to add...
I'm on it.
This area saw fierce fighting. Let's keep searching.
Up ahead. Please.
Quiet. There are wounded.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can see, I'm guessing the Syanzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the soldiers.
Up ahead. Up ahead.
Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
We have the upper hand. Choose whom to strike. Come on. Wow!
Hope you're prepared. Is that all?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Nap time. My turn. A delicate operation.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! They're Mara struck.
Hey, you there! We need your help! Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast.
Pleasure. Please. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
We have the upper hand. Wait for the toss.
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other... The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you back to the Skyfaring Commission.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I venture to know the illustrious names of my heroes?
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
What a heroic sounding name.
Don't mind him. He likes to get a little creative with his introductions. Next time, why not remind me before?
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although, there is one thing I don't understand. If you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knight...
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so...
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring Commission has already locked...
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by checking the access history. We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express.
You've heard of us?
Indeed I have. Oh, you've arrived at a bad time. The Syanzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, I'm afraid you won't be able to go through with it. For your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfaring Commission and let her decide how to proceed.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here, Miss Ting.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Sadly, I can't make you any promises. You're outsiders, and oh, don't worry, Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too. Come on now, I'll lead the way.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Oh, those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
have the upper hand. Enemy
That'll take more than
network activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That'll take more than medicine.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Nap time.
This ends here!
We have the upper hand. Ready for another?
Time for a shot.
Wait for the tiles. Come on. My turn. Commencing luck of the draw. Please. And... victory! We have the upper hand. Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Choose one to strike.
This ends here. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
We have the upper hand. Wait for the tiles. Wow!
Is that all? This ends here!
We have the upper hand.
Is that all? A will forged in ice never falters!
Nap time.
Choose one to strike. They come. My turn.
Hope you're prepared.
We have the upper. Ready for another?
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
We're in the money.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do it wrong and you get your cloud?
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apology. The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
What? Does he?
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely... Not that I'm doubting your skill, but if I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure, you've already put on quite the show. I knew it. We just need to pass through here. Take the barge to...
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking.
Welcome, customers.
Look at the draw. Please. And victory!
Let's be friends.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
My turn.
We make a pretty good team. You mentioned the Stellaron.
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an Amicassator, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Seize the moment.
Naughty child.
Choose one strike. Take off.
This'll get a good price. Welcome, customers.
Minus one! Look at the draw. Please. And victory!
Let's be friends.
That'll take.
My turn. Wait up.
Welcome, customers.
That'll take more than medicine. Nap time.
Come on.
This ends here. Is that all?
Let's be friends.
Hope you're prepared.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
My turn.
This ends here.
We make a pretty good team.
Seize the moment. Look at the draw. Please. And victory!
We make a pretty good team. Cool.
Seize the moment. Minus one!
Naughty child. Nap time.
Choose one strike. Stay calm. Come on.
Hope you're prepared.
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
Cool. Feeling lucky.
Immortality lives forever.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
We're in trouble now.
Time for a shot. Wait for the tiles.
Wow.
Luck of the draw, please. And victory!
Hope you're prepared.
Secret of the safe.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits.
Fight as one! Naughty child. Nap time. My turn.
This ends here. A will forged in ice never falters!
Let's be friends.
Time for a shot. Choosing to strike. Gotcha. Come on.
Welcome, customers. Yeah.
Hope you're prepared.
Let's be friends. Yeah.
Nap time. Wait for the tiles. My turn.
Oh, finally. Look how many tail hairs I lost on the... We had a difficult start, but things got easy. Just sit back and relax. All Amicassa...
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered.
Please take your seats, everyone. On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Syanzhou Lofú, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Lofú. As the biggest port on the ship, Starskiff Haven is governed by the Skyfaring Commission too.
You definitely sound like a... what was it again? Oh, Amy Cassiter. By which I mean, nice speech.
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business delegates to and from Starskiff Haven, so I do this kind of introduction all the time. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around, but these are difficult times. Let's head to the Palace of Astrum first and report your arrival to Madame Yukong.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry, we haven't got much time. I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable for not getting you over...
Sounds scary. I thought you said she would...
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured, Miss Tingyun, we won't go any...
Very well.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. Let's catch our breath. Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first. Our meeting...
She is a top Syanzhou leader. Oh, Mr. Yang, do you think this could be Bellabon?
No, the Syanzhou Alliance is better than that. But Madame Yukong will definitely have a string of difficult questions for us. Why did we choose to come to the Syanzhou now? How did we know that the incident is related to a Stellaron? Who leaked their information to us? Careless answers mean distrust and potential hostility, which would make things much harder for us.
Aw, crud. One of us is gonna blurt something out, or get something wrong, I just know. Good idea. We can be his cheerleaders in the background.
Let's not do that. Don't worry. We'll find a way through.
folks. If you're looking for a place to wait out the storm, come to Petrichor Inn.
Oh, you're here already. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Are you not?
I've brought the Madam Helmmaster up to speed.
Yes, madam.
Report the losses to General Jing Yuan and find someone from the Divination Commission. I can't just stand there watching while we deal with this mess. Greetings, guests from the Astral Express. Ting Yun has informed me of the purpose of your visit. Receiving guests isn't normally one of my responsibilities, but since you know about the Stellaron and have stated that you want to help the Lawfu, I thought I should at least meet you in person and politely decline your proposal. The Syanzhou Alliance knows what a Stellaron is, and is more than capable of handling it ourselves. We have been around for over 8,000 years, and weathered countless dangers and crises. While the situation is serious, we have more than enough resources to spare. Outsider help is not needed on this occasion. You are guests from afar. There is no reason for this matter to concern you. Am I making myself clear?
From what we've gathered, the influence of the Stellaron, if we can locate it in time and contain it, it's possible that we can restore any space and any individuals affected by the corruption. We have experience in preventing Stellaron disasters, and we've only come here to lend you that experience.
I've said this and I'll say it again. This is an internal affair of the Syanzhou Alliance, and there is no need for the Astral Express to get involved. I decided to arrange a meeting with you as a gesture of respect, but my decision is final.
But...
Never mind, Mr. Yang. If the Syanzhou Alliance say they can handle it, then we're wasting our breath. Let's go.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Huh? And what's that supposed to mean?
It's only been a few days since the presence of a Stellaron was detected on the Lawfu. Starskiff Haven has been under full lockdown. No one has been permitted to leave. How did you come to know of the incident? And what led you to conclude that it was linked? I acquired the access history of Starskiff Haven. Not long ago, someone hacked into the system and opened the Jade Gate. Before guiding you, the Astral Express, the hacker was skillful and even taunted us with her seal. Her name is Silverwolf, a member of the Stellaron Hunters. What say you in your defense? You are forbidden from leaving the Skyfaring Commission until the aforementioned questions have been investigated.
Don't be too harsh, Yukong. If this gets out, the whole galaxy will think the Alliance has forgotten how to treat our guests.
General Jing Yuan.
It's very unlikely that the Express has joined forces with the Stellaron Hunters. They are mortal enemies, after all. Apologies for interrupting your meeting. My name is Jing Yuan. I'm the General of the Cloud Knights here on the Lawfu.
General, this is an internal affair for the Lawfu.
I fully agree with you, Helmmaster Yukong. This is indeed an internal affair. I am sorry, guests of the Astral Express. It is true that there is a Stellaron on the Lawfu, but I'm afraid I cannot accept your kind offer to help resolve the issue. This is a Syanzhou matter, and it is our responsibility to handle it. Of course, it would be inappropriate of me to let you return without something to show for it. While I cannot accept your help with regard to the Stellaron, I do have a favor to ask. Please, after you. The Astral Express. I must confess that the train's reputation precedes it, such that it is often close to my thoughts.
It's an honor to meet you, General. May I ask what the favor you...
A matter that requires capable people such as yourselves. We captured a member of the Stellaron Hunters a few days ago. During our investigation, the Divination Commission, the department in charge of intelligence processing, intercepted a transmission sent out by his accomplice, Kafka, who has managed to hide aboard the ship. I have some knowledge of your relationship with the Stellaron Hunters. The Divination Commission is convinced that you made an alliance with them. I say that's impossible. As such, I came to the conclusion that the communication must have been an attempt by the... We can handle the Stellaron, but it will take time, and will require the bulk of the Cloud Knights on the ship. It is this Kafka that concerns me. The longer she stays on the ship, since the Stellaron Hunters lured you to our ship, we shall move with the current. You are hereby authorized to do as you deem fit on the Lofu, with the goal of doing so would clear the misunderstanding between us, reveal the true intentions of the Stellaron Hunters, and help us understand...
What do you think?
If you are able to capture this, the Lofu never fails to reward that which is given.
Okay.
Wonderful. It's a deal then. I shall notify Yukong that all intel is to be shared with you, and that our best... If there's anything the Skyfaring Commission or the Cloud Knights can do for you during your stay, don't hesitate to make it known. I've heard of you. The Alliance is very... Blade is wanted by both the Corporation and the Alliance. I'm afraid I cannot come. There are 5 known members of the Stellaron Hunters. Elio is their leader, but always stays behind the scenes. Had the Divination Commission not intercepted her encrypted transmission, she would have... Bring her to us. Ordinary means may prove futile when it comes to this individual. Don't misunderstand me. The Sяньчжоу does not engage in torture. Retrieving intel does not... In any case, you can deliver her directly to us. If things go as planned, I would love to find the time to sit with all of you and hear about your experiences among the stars. We had heard nothing of the Express for a long time. I have other matters to attend to.
What do you make of this, Chung Yuan? I'm not asking about that. Although, you're not wrong. He's much easier to talk to than that Yukong. Their attitudes are so different.
I understand how you must feel.
Seeing as the General gave the order, the Skyfaring Commission will lend you our full support. The Stellaron Hunter investigation is in your hands now. As for personnel, the skyports are currently all under maintenance, so we're thinly stretched. What I can do is send Tingyun as your guide.
I don't know about strange. That's it. A minor detail, but Curious, he avoided talking about Blade. Since the Cloud Knights have already captured a Stellaron hunter, why not use him to get to Kafka? The Xianzhou is reluctant to involve outsiders in the Stellaron disaster, so why is it so key? Yes. The only sensible conclusion I can draw is that Blade had already escaped when Jingyuan spoke. Therefore, given our connection to Kafka, we represent the only way. That's why he asked for our help. He didn't want to let anyone else find out that Blade had already... Now that we've figured that out, perhaps we can get closer.
Master Diviner, you heard our discussion. What do you make of it?
What do I make of it? The way of heaven is apparent, but the heart of humanity is often deceptive. Are you asking me to divine their true intentions?
That won't be necessary. The crew has nothing to do with the incident. Of that, I am almost certain. It isn't their intentions that trouble me. All I want is for them to lure out the one we're after.
Wasn't that my idea, General?
Indeed. Your counsel has always been a great help to me. You may use your discretion on the matters ahead of us.
Why don't you retire early and I use my discretion full time?
It is still too soon, unfortunately. If something goes wrong, you'll need a general to take the blame.
If you'd brought me that blade earlier, none of this would have been necessary. Wait, what are you up to exactly? Jingyuan, did you let him escape on purpose?
Me? I had no idea he might escape. Unlike you, my gaze never travels beyond the horizon. I take full responsibility. The Cloud Knights failed in their duty.
I can understand. There's a lot to take care of on the Shinjo. You were bound to miss something. Thank goodness I'm here. On that note, perhaps it's about time you finally nominate me as your successor when the 6 charioteers next convene.
Yes. I have to go now. I'll leave this in your overwhelmingly capable hands, Fu Shen. There are 3 things in the world that I can't seem to rid myself of. The troubles of the Xianzhou, the papers on my desk.
General, Diviner Fu wants the General's position for herself. Everyone knows that.
She is very capable, but her intellect is burdened by a quick temper. I'll retire when she's achieved a better balance.
This Stellaron thing is easy. Blade escaped. Now we gotta go.
I can understand your impatience, and I know you want to prove yourself. Now is not the time. If you truly wish to become sword champion, you shouldn't be running around brandishing your sword at people. Especially not a major criminal.
You think I'd lose to Blade?
I'm saying you need to have patience, Yanqing. Governing Xianzhou is different from a sword fight. The only way to build momentum is to work slowly. Besides, we still don't know who's really moving the chess pieces. There is something we must take care of before making our next move. As long as it remains unresolved, we're at a stalemate. That something is the Stellaron. How did it manage to bypass the Skyfaring Commission's inspections and the Divination Commission's predictions?
I say we bring those two Stellaron hunters before Diviner Fu. She'll get an answer out of them in no time.
I've asked our friends from the Express to take care of that for us. Worry not, you'll have your moment when the current stalemate. You are my most trusted aide. And there are some things that I would only assign to you. Speaking of which, Yangqing. That boy. I suppose it is my fault. I should have given him an opportunity already. A sharp sword can't stay sheathed forever. My fear is that this might prove too big a setback. Bigger than his exuberance.
Madame Yukong has asked me to look after you. Seems like we were destined to. The Skyfaring Commission has reserved rooms for you at the Petrichor Inn. When you finish your business here, how about some tea together?
Easy. I'm...
Feeling lucky.
Well, here we are. I feel sleepy already. Hey, that's not fair. My eyes are peeled this time. I'll make a run for it the second things go wrong. Jokes aside, did you see Madame Yukong frown at us? I thought her guards were about to jump out of nowhere and throw us in jail. I'd rather deal with monsters than these big shots. I mean, not that Madame...
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. But as her subordinate, I have to say that it's Madame Yukong's duty to keep her guard up. The Lofu is facing a crisis, and as head of the Skyfaring Commission, she is responsible for the security of the Syanjou's customs and borders. She's actually a very reasonable old girl in private. They say that many years ago, Madame Yukong was an ace pilot in the Cloud Knights. She was a work hard, play harder type, known for her hot temper and incredible skill. Eventually, she became the head of the entire commission, which required her to learn patience and adopt a meticulous approach to her work. In any case, Madame Yukong instructed me to reserve the best rooms at the inn and have all your expenses covered. She wants to extend the full courtesy of... She specifically mentioned that if you wish to buy anything at the inn, be it food or otherwise, just let the innkeeper know. The commission will cover the cost.
Why don't you go back yourself? Ahem. Seeing as our hosts are so thoughtful, I guess we should help ourselves. Right, Mr. Yang?
We should focus on our objective first. Seeing as Helmmaster Yukong was extremely reluctant to get us involved, am I right to speculate that the...
Exactly right. The suspect is extremely cunning. She encrypted her transmission and timed her communication. We couldn't pinpoint her exact location. But as cunning as she is, the Divination Commission has managed to find something.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
Precisely. That's the sound of a device.
Which means what exactly? This is a starship. There are all kinds of devices making weird noises.
Miss March, to the untrained ear, these noises may sound the same, but for the craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission, every machine has a different pitch and the general sent for craftsmen, and they concluded that the sound came from the shipyard facilities in Stargazer Navalia. Now, get some rest and prepare yourselves for the operation ahead. I look forward to seeing you in action.
Let's take advantage of the rest.
Oh, let's let the Express know how we're doing. More importantly, let's see how Don Hung's doing. Ask him what he's up to. Then tell him we're...
You've been standing here for half an hour. It's rare to see you like that. Are you worried about those two? Welt is with them. They should be fine.
Himiko, did you keep a copy of the Stellaron Hunter? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a stellar and unexpected calamity. Don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Sяньчжоу Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw...
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say. It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Sяньчжоu is convinced that we're responsible.
Stop!
Do you know him?
The Sяньчжоu is in danger. This man, he... If he's on the ship, then Welt, March, and him. Everyone is in grave danger. But...
Is he connected to that past you want to escape?
I can't leave them down there. It's just... I'm afraid my burden has finally caught up.
Is there anyone who doesn't carry around a past burden? She may not remember it, but even a girl as carefree as March has hers. We tread on a path that is hidden from us. The things we see and the trails we blaze all become our baggage. They weigh us down, but they also try not to dwell on it, Don Hung. The Express spends 7 standard days at each stop. Its passengers are... Pom-Pom and I are more than capable of looking. If there's something you've got to do, do it now. And you'll come back and travel with us once this is all over, right?
can't send the message out. The network is down. But some functions, virtually nothing has changed since I left. Apart from darkness, this place. Too late to repent. Fighting. Shattered Cloud Knight armor. A conflict with the Cloud?
Stay where you are. I can handle this. Emergencies should be dealt with by professionals. Let me through.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
You're not going anywhere. Take this. Shape, rise, Venus. Dodge this. Don't you?
You're hurt. No interest.
It's okay. Phew. This one's strong, all right.
A miracle.
Fighting is meaningless.
This. Shape of Taishu. Rise, Venus. Dodge this. A little too much.
With you two risking your lives for me, could I really stay where I am?
Immortality means forever.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in the sanctuary, is but a vision.
Let me through. Take this. Shape of rise, Venus.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
No more playing nice. Dodge this.
I've no interest in conflict.
Allow me to...
Bloom, don't worry about me.
Repay! Secret of the saints!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
How insignificant!
Take this. Shape of Taishu. Rise, Venus. Are you two okay? Good. I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I was just transferred here from the Yaoqing. I did tell you to let me handle it. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. What if I accidentally hit?
Forgive me, miss, but you were too busy being hit yourself. It's a good thing I joined the fray.
I was protecting you more like. It's a Cloud Knight's job to protect others. That was some impressive Cloud Knight spearmanship. Huh. Okay, you're a civilian then.
Miss Sushang, what exactly has transpired here? In all my trade visits, I've never seen Starskiff Haven in...
I can't comment on that. I was just ordered to rescue the civilians. Actually, I have no idea either. Anyway, you two just... Hey, you're pretty quiet. What's your name? I've got forms to fill out. Can't put your...
My name is Dan Hung. I'm a traveler. I'm on my way to meet up with my friends.
No can do, mister. It's way too late. You won't find anyone at Starskiff Haven. If your friends made...
Aren't you going to take my name too, miss?
You already said it when we were busy fighting. Something. Lo Cha! Is that right? I remember it. Let's go. Stay close, you two. Cloud Knight Sushang will guarantee your safety. Oh, and one more thing. I need you to write your names down later. I don't know too many characters. I might make a mistake.
Message not sent?
Long-range communication technology...
Doesn't seem like it. Everything else?
In that case, it looks like someone wants to make things difficult for us.
Today's fortune is